Perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all for him.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Golden. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the running back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Dropping back, it's Golden. Using his feet to buy time. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Boston College, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Boston College Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Whitaker. Still looking, on the move. Crosses the 30, he's got away. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Second down.
Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Boston College will send out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Running it back, it's Massey. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Makes the catch. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Massey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Golden. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Dances away from the heat. He's in open space downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Got his man quickly. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
17, Boston College, 0.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Whitaker. Quarterback extends the play. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On second down, he'll fire. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Going with the ground game left. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. On second down, wants to throw it. Makes his connection. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air, it's Whitaker. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw on second down. Got him downfield.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They keep attacking through the air. Snags it over the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for space, it's Cuevas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the left side. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Golden. Feeling some heat. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Red pass hits complete. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stevens. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Scanning the field, it's Whitaker. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the ground, it's Woods. At the 20, he's got space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Back to throw, it's Whitaker. And here's the third interception of the night.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a first down play. Touch pass on the right. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Golden. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
Going up top on first down.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Whitaker. Gets it out fast. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
On the play.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's another first down.
He wants to throw. Scrambling away. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss.
Boston College, 14.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Golden. Steps away to find some room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. He makes a catch. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Boston College. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oregon, 38. Boston College, 20.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play dig and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Moves around to clear up the vision. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. At the 35, he's loose. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Cuevas. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Now from inside the red zone. Using his legs to buy some time. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Hawaii. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 35. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Whitaker. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
Boston College, 20.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Dialing up a second down pass play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Back to pass, it's Whitaker. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
4th down, coming up.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
27.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Cuevas. At the 35, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The run to the left. At the 45, on its way. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
To the air on first down. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Massey. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Golden. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Boston College, 27.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first one. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give and tick, 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 tick. Got enough space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Woods. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Across the 25, he's got room. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. He stands on the result of the play. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
Boston College, 27.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air, it's Whitaker. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to... And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jersey?